Various Fed officials have recently indicated their support for a taper announcement as early as the September meeting, with potentially a beginning to tapering shortly thereafter. Do you think that Powell is going to affirm these recent indications by Fed officials that a taper announcement could come as early as September?
So we don't think that the Jackson Hole Forum is going to be used to announce any major policy signals, really, or major policy announcements. It's more likely to wait until the September FOMC. In our U.S. economist views, Ellen Zentner, I mean, it's very much the case that the Fed has been doing a very good job of communicating with the market. The FOMC meetings have been the primary forum and venue through which communication over tapering has been delivered. And we're expecting that Jackson Hole will just be an update for Powell and for the market. That Powell will simply sound quite optimistic about the outlook for the US economy. And obviously noting that there are risks posed by the Delta variant, but we expect there to be a very upbeat tone, but not necessarily to announce any major policy details. We think the September FOMC will be the venue for
that. And how are investors and traders positioned when it comes to the dollar into Jackson Hole? Have they stayed out of the market given the potential volatility that we could see, or are they positioned one way or the other in a big way?
Well, sentiment is definitely pretty bullish on the dollar. I mean, I think it's becoming an increasingly consensus view to be long the dollar. But I don't think that positioning is actually very heavy. I mean, the positioning metrics that we track, looking at CFTC data, options data, some of our internal flow data. I mean, it's when you put all of that together and combine it with the fact that it's summer and a lot of people are out, I don't think that there is actually a lot of positioning in there. So I think if we do get some hawkish messages coming out from the Fed, whether that involves details about tapering or just a very upbeat assessment about the economy, I think there is some scope for long dollar positioning to build into the market. And we're actually pretty bullish. I mean, we recently hit our 117 euro dollar target, which we set just ahead of the June FOMC, and we've just revised down our euro dollar target down to 114 in anticipation that over the next month with Jackson Hole, with the September FOMC coming, that we could well get some hawkish surprises. And we're particularly focused on the September FOMC because we'll get another set of summary of economic projections. There'll be a dot plot. We'll see what the 2024 dot reveals for the first time. And we think that the market is underpricing what that 2024 dot could look like. And at the moment, it's only pricing about 1.5 hikes. We see a risk that you could see more projected in that dot.